We commence our dialogue with the Eiffel Tower, not merely an edifice, but a symbol potent with the narrative of progress and challenge. This iron colossus rises, bridging our past to the present. Architects, your insights? The Eiffel Tower, a bold leap into modernity, manifests our tireless pursuit of the future. Its iron sinews thrust into the Parisian sky, a visual anthem of the era's spirit. A monument indeed, but to industrial prowess rather than architectural merit.
From the ancient sands to the banks of the Seine, the tower's construction reflects humanity's eternal strive to unite Earth with the heavens. Yet, in its rush towards the sky, do we not lose sight of the grounded balance and harmony inherent in stone?
In its soaring heights, I perceive not just iron, but a spiritual elevation, a lattice gateway to the divine. The tower, in its unabashed ascension, challenges the heavens, a modern Babel, yet imbued with a holiness in its reaching.
The tower's structural minimalism, its honest expression of material and form, transcends the mere technological achievement. It embodies the essence of less is more, not in simplicity, but in the clear articulation of its construction.
While its engineering marvel cannot be understated, the tower's inception marks a significant departure from the architectural discourse of continuity. It punctuates Paris, a city rich in history, with a stark metal exclamation, irrevocably altering its narrative.
Ah, but gentlemen, does not our discourse reveal the very essence of architecture? Each stone, each girder, not merely placed by hand, but by fervent belief in progress, expression, and the indomitable human spirit.
Yet we must ponder, does this monument, this idol of iron, honor the craftsmanship, the painstaking toil of ages past, or merely herald the cold, unfeeling march of industry?
It whispers to the soul, this tower. In its framework lies not coldness, but the heat of passionate ambition, the fervor of a people striving toward the ethereal, marking their place amongst the stars.
Progress demands innovation, and the tower, in its form and material, embodies the bold future of architecture. It stands as a testament, not to the past forsaken, but to the future embraced.
Thus, the Eiffel Tower, in its iron majesty, broaches manifold discourses of modernity and tradition, of industrialized might and the intimate human condition. Let us delve deeper into these contentious yet fertile grounds. Our discourse now turns to the inception and cultural magnitude of the Eiffel Tower's construction. Frank, would you initiate this discussion on the tower's emblematic representation of modernity? Indeed, the Eiffel Tower emerges as an icon of its era, a structural embodiment of progress and the audacious spirit of modern civilization. Only cowardice finds discomfort in the new, and Paris dared to redefine the skyline, challenging the very notion of what architecture could aspire to be.
Yet, one must not disregard the profound historical currents that congregated to birth such an innovation. The World's Fair of 1889 wasn't merely a showcase but a battleground of civilizations, each eager to unfurl its ingenuity. The tower was a manifesto, not just of French engineering prowess but of the industrial age's dawn across the globe.
That transition cannot be understated. It shifted the societal gaze upward, both literally and metaphorically. The Eiffel Tower's acceptance was not immediate, hinting at a cultural upheaval. Its construction befitted the era's appetite for the monumental, challenging both the public's perception and the architect's canvas.
Its spiritual resonance, however, transcended mere architectural achievement. It was as if the soul of the age had been forged into iron and light, an epitome of aspiration and dreams touching the divine. It shifted not just the physical, but the emotional skyline of humanity.
And yet its elegance lies in its economy, the minimal use of material enunciating a maximum effect. This principle, mirroring the cultural zeitgeist, reveals more than just an architectural shift. It laid bare the future of our craft, advocating for a new doctrine in the relationship between form and space.
Spare us the lecture on minimalism, Mies. The Eiffel Tower's greatness doesn't stem from its economy, but its boldness, its sheer audacity to exist as a marvel of iron, a defiant testament to human creativity and engineering.
Boldness alone does not suffice. Every stone laid in the pyramids speaks to the meticulous detail, the methodical approach that amplifies true genius. The tower, in its essence, is a continuation of this tradition, a monument to precision and careful planning.
Yet hearts are not stirred by precision alone. It is the artist's touch, the infusion of soul, that immortalizes structures. The Eiffel Tower, with its intricate latticework, is a poem composed in steel, resonating with every beholder's spirit.
While poetic, we must not lose sight of the analytical genius that facilitated such an endeavor. It wasn't merely artistic flattery, but a testament to structural innovations that would pave the path for future architects.
A fervent debate. Each perspective, be it the tower's emblematic audacity, historical significance, structural innovation, or spiritual resonance, contributes to our understanding of this monumental edifice. Let us proceed, bearing in mind the multifaceted impact the Eiffel Tower continues to wield. Turning our focus to the Industrial Revolution, its profound impact on the materials and design of the Eiffel Tower cannot be understated. Mies, your thoughts on iron's innovative use, please.
Iron, indeed, marked a new dawn for architecture. The tower's skeleton asserts minimalism's capacity to harness industrial materials, not merely for their utility, but for their aesthetic potential as well.
But let's not simplify too quickly. The engineering advances that permitted its conception, it wasn't just about using iron, but how it was used. The design process was as much an analytical marvel as it was a structural one.
Both of you touch upon salient points, yet overlook the monumental leap from stone to iron. This isn't merely progress, it's a reinvention of what we perceive as architectural possibilities.
Iron? Ha! The Eiffel Tower, a canvas indeed, showcases the era's industrial artistry. But let's not cloak this with too much grandeur. It was novel, yes, but also a brute assertion of industrial might over the elegance of traditional materials.
Frank, your critique seems misplaced. The elegance you speak of is not lost but transformed. The Eiffel Tower's very existence challenges preconceived notions of beauty and elegance in the industrial age.
Mies, while your point on transformation holds, the critical factor here is how these industrial advancements allowed for unprecedented structural heights and forms. This isn't merely aesthetic, but a fundamental shift in architectural capabilities.
And yet, what do we lose in this shift? Ancient methods were not merely about construction, but about connecting the material to the earth, the divine. Can iron claim such resonance?
The spiritual connection is not lost but altered. Iron, shaped by fire, carries its own symbolism, a testament to humanity's reach. In the Eiffel Tower, we see not just iron but ambition, humanity's relentless pursuit of the heavens.
Ambition, certainly, but at what cost? The tower stands, yes, as a beacon of what can be achieved. Yet does it not also embody the cold, unfeeling progression of the industrial machine?
To view progression as cold and unfeeling is to misunderstand the heart of innovation. The Eiffel Tower's use of iron speaks to our ability to look beyond the present, to envision a future that marries form with function in previously unimaginable ways.
A spirited debate, certainly. The Industrial Revolution, through the lens of the Eiffel Tower, presents a complex narrative of innovation, ambition, and the reimagining of materials and methods. Let us then carry this fervor into our next topic. We now explore the architectural innovations the Eiffel Tower introduced. Imhotep, your thoughts on its structural planning?
Its foundation was unprecedented. The ancient methods we used focused on mass. The Eiffel Tower, conversely, is an essay in the economy of design. Its iron lattice structure is both functional and aesthetic, achieving stability not through weight, but through geometry.
Indeed, its use of iron anticipates the minimalist approach we later advocate. It's not simply a structure, but a demonstration of how less can be more. The tower's wind resistance capability, remarkably innovative.
Yet it defies the very essence of our organic forms, drawing inspiration from nature. This tower, geometric, cold, fails to provoke spiritual uplift. True innovation should evoke the divine.
Divine? The tower is a testament to human ingenuity, a bold declaration of modernity. It's not the imitation of nature that we seek, but the expression of man's own creativity. The Eiffel Tower represents precisely that, an architectural leap, expressing not just function, but also form in a new light.
Function and form, yes, but let's not overlook the analytical rigor behind its design. This wasn't guesswork, it was architectural innovation, driven by mathematical precision. It required a new way of thinking about structures, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible at the time.
Its innovation, however, must be viewed within context. It stands not as a pinnacle, but as a marker on the path of architectural evolution. Progress is measured not in steps, but in leaps. The tower was one such leap, propelling us forward.
And yet you miss the subtlety of its innovation, Antoni. Its beauty lies in its structure itself, in the raw expression of material and design. It's not cold, it's pure, stripped of superfluous decoration, focusing on the essence of form and material.
Pure, you say? There is no warmth in steel, Mies, no heartbeat. The structures we laud should speak to the soul, not just to the eye or the mind.
The soul? The Eiffel Tower speaks to the vibrant spirit of an era, Antoni. Your need for ornamentation is a crutch. True architectural strength lies in daring to simplify, to strip away the unnecessary.
Gentlemen, the merit in the tower's design is not its warmth or lack thereof, but its analytical foundation. It is a beacon of modern engineering, a testament to human capability and the pursuit of achieving the seemingly impossible.
Thus we find consensus in its innovation, whether in form, function, or the fervor it has sparked in this discussion. Its place in architectural history is well earned, bridging the past and future. Let us now turn to its influence on national identity. Let us delve into the role of the Eiffel Tower as a beacon of national pride. Antoni, your thoughts?
The tower, it is not merely iron and rivets. It stands as a testament to faith, faith in progress, in the boundless possibilities of our crafts. A monument, yes, but also a prayer in metal, reaching towards the heavens, instilling a sense of pride in every French heart. Such spirituality in architecture is rare.
Faith? Pride? It's an exhibition piece that managed to outlive its carnival. True, it became a symbol of French ingenuity, but let's not wrap it in unwarranted mysticism. The charm, yes, it has that, but it symbolizes achievement primarily to those looking from a distance. Up close, it's a marvel of engineering and little else.
Symbols grow in stature as they weave themselves into the cultural narrative. The tower, initially unwelcome, grew to define Paris itself. It's this transition from rejection to acceptance that fascinates. The tower became a part of the French identity because it mirrored their journey towards modernity.
Indeed, it marked a departure towards the modern, but let's not overlook its stark representation of industrialization, a double-edged sword. The process, the materiality, speaks volumes of that era's aspirations, yet now it stands as a gentle reminder of our responsibilities towards our skyline. Pride, perhaps, but cautionary.
The essence of the matter lies in its contribution to nationalism. Symbols like the tower serve as focal points, rallying the collective psyche towards unity. Its architectural novelty back then spoke of France's forward-looking spirit, and that, inherently, is its true legacy. An icon need not be universally beloved from inception to become emblematic of national pride.
And yet, without an emotional connection, without feeling the pulse of the people, can a structure truly symbolize a nation? The tower does more than speak of innovation. It whispers to the soul of every onlooker, French or not, an emblem of hope, a beacon of aspiration.
Whispers to the soul? More like shouts from the ego. We appreciate the tower not because of some mystical connection, but because it represents human accomplishment against odds. Its symbolism in nationalism is rooted in proof of what we are capable of achieving, not in some esoteric dialogue with the divine. Each perspective shines a light on different facets of national identity and symbolism. The tower, through controversy, innovation, and sheer presence, symbolizes French national pride in multifarious ways, through engineering achievement, a cultural shift towards modernity, and as a monument that invites emotional and spiritual interpretation. Its legacy, complex and multifaceted, continues to provoke debate, as we have seen. Let us venture into how the Eiffel Tower has sculpted the Parisian landscape, shaping it into a beacon of modernity. Christopher, your insights on urban transformation?
Indeed, the tower stood as a herald. Paris, prior to its erection, grappled with the vestiges of medievalism, clinging to the past. The Eiffel Tower, thrusting into the skies, proclaimed the dawn of a new epoch. It redefined not just the skyline, but the very essence of urban planning, steering Paris towards modern urbanity.
A leap towards modernism, yes, but through minimal intervention. Its iron lattice, soaring yet slender, challenged the bulky edifices of old, paving the way for a movement where less could indeed encapsulate more. It symbolizes a shift towards transparency and lightness in our urban environments.
While your points stand, Mies, they barely scratch the surface of its essence. The tower not only redefined Paris's skyline, it rebuked the past. It wasn't just an architectural marvel, it was a bold statement of innovation and defiance. It showed that architecture could dare, could dream, and in doing so, could thrust society itself forward.
You all speak of form and structure, but what of the soul? The Eiffel Tower, in its ascent towards the heavens, carries with it the spirit of the city. It is not just metal, it is the embodiment of hope, a monument that challenges us to reach beyond our grasp. It altered not just the landscape, but the very spirit of Paris, imbuing it with a sense of boundless possibility.
Yet, one must not overlook the craftsmanship. This transformation of Paris wasn't solely through audacious design, but through the precision of its execution. The tower's construction showcased an amalgamation of innovation and the meticulous skill of its builders. It stands as a testament not just to architectural ingenuity, but to the tireless spirit of its creators.
Imhotep, while your admiration for craftsmanship is undeniable, the leap was not merely in construction techniques, but in how it reimagined the very idea of what structures could aspire to be.
True, Christopher, but let's not diverge from the core argument. The Eiffel Tower's minimalist ethos heralded a new philosophy in urban aesthetics and development. It's that ethos that continues to inspire.
Minimalist ethos? The tower was maximalist in its intent and impact. It maximized the possibilities of what architecture could achieve.
Gentlemen, beyond ethos and impact, the tower's essence lies in its daring to marry structural ingenuity with profound symbolic meaning. That's where its true beauty lies.
It seems then that the Eiffel Tower, through its very existence, has provoked a rich tapestry of interpretations, each reflecting the myriad ways in which architecture interacts with urban landscapes and human aspirations. Its legacy, as debated here, stretches well beyond its physical form, embedding itself into the ethos of modernity itself. Let us now turn our attention to the public and artistic reactions to the Eiffel Tower at its inception and how its reputation evolved over time. Antoni, would you begin?
The Eiffel Tower, sparked a hurricane in the souls of artists and intellectuals alike. Its iron bones, aspiring to touch the heavens, were initially perceived as an affront to the classical beauty we cherish. Yet it became a testament to the spirit of a new age, an age not of contradiction to tradition, but an expansion of the canvas upon which we paint our dreams.
Expansion? More like a mutilation of the Parisian skyline. The tower was and remains a colossal mistake, a monument to arrogance rather than achievement. The passionate discourse it inspired among artists was nothing but a polite way of saying it was an eyesore.
Frank, your disdain blinds you to the ingenuity it embodied. The Eiffel Tower was a marvel of engineering, a beacon of progress. The initial skepticism was a natural reaction to change, but acceptance followed as the tower demonstrated its resilience and utility. It mirrored the evolution of society itself.
Utility, yes, but let's not romanticize it too profoundly. The Eiffel Tower's initial reception was a reflection of its radical departure from the architectural norms. Its eventual acceptance speaks to its innovative spirit, compelling even its detractors to reconsider their notions of beauty and function.
Innovation does not excuse the breakage of harmony within the city's architectural dialogue. Yes, the tower demonstrated new possibilities in engineering and aesthetics, but at what cost to our traditional values? The discourse it inspired, albeit passionate, was a necessary examination of our principles.
Traditional values, Christopher? The tower was a beacon of hope, a ladder to the divine. It united people underneath its iron arches, transforming public skepticism into undying admiration. It forced us to question, to grow. Its legacy is not in the metal, but in the minds it opened.
Open minds or not, it's a monstrosity in iron. Its influence on the artists of the time and thereafter, however, cannot be denied. It became a symbol of boldness, an icon of defiance against the conventional, truly inspiring some to reach beyond the mundane.
Precisely, Frank. Despite our diverse views, we must acknowledge the tower's role in pushing boundaries, both in engineering and in art. Its construction was a triumph over adversity, its survival a testament to human ingenuity and vision, making way for a new chapter in our pursuit of excellence.
A spirited debate indeed. It seems the Eiffel Tower, through its contentious inception, carved a unique space for itself in the pantheon of architectural marvels, challenging and eventually changing perceptions of beauty, function, and progress. Let us now proceed to the engineering marvels it introduced. Let's delve into the engineering marvel behind the Eiffel Tower's construction. Christopher?
Indeed, the tower's erection posed several unprecedented technical challenges. The precision required in the calculations to assure stability was extraordinary, blending both art and science in a manner hitherto unseen.
The challenges they faced and overcame with such precision demonstrate an early example of what can be achieved with minimal material for maximum effect. It's not only about resisting gravity, but also about grappling with wind forces, a testament to innovative thinking.
While your admiration for minimalism is noted, Mies, the foundation of engineering, is to solve problems with available resources. The ancient pyramids, for example, were marvels of their time, achieved with nothing but stone and sheer human will. The tower, however graceful it appears now, initially confronted many with its boldness.
There is a divine beauty in how it stands against the sky, akin to the branches of a great tree reaching towards heaven. This was no mere construction, but a ballet of materials dancing together in harmony. The soul of the monument belongs to those who dared to dream it into existence.
Dreaming, Antoni? It was a feat of engineering and architectural might, yes, but let's not float too far into poetic fancy. The real accomplishment here lies in the determination to push beyond conventional boundaries, breaking new ground in what can be achieved with iron and steel.
Frank, while your point is well taken, we must not overlook the analytical aspect of this feat. It was the analytical processes, the meticulous planning and calculations that allowed for such a structure to not only exist, but to thrive as a symbol of human ingenuity.
Indeed, Christopher. The detailed-oriented approach to solving the challenges presented by the tower's construction mirrors the ancient methods of aligning structures with the stars. Each era has its monument, a pinnacle of what humanity is capable of at that moment in time.
Precision and innovative thinking were undoubtedly at the core of tackling the tower's engineering feats. It is in the disciplined approach to every challenge that we find the true essence of architectural progress.
Yet, let us never lose sight of the soul within the iron, the spirit imbued by its creators. Without passion, without the heart, the tallest towers are but cold steel.
Cold steel, Antoni? Perhaps. But in that cold steel lies the fiery ambition of a generation, a testament to the will to ascend higher, reflected in the very structure of the Eiffel Tower itself. Let us delve into the Eiffel Tower's architectural progeny, its influence upon contemporary and future structures worldwide. Mies, would you inaugurate our discourse with your insights on minimalism and the tower's legacy?
Indeed, Palladio. The essence of the Eiffel Tower embodies a purist approach to form and structure, a trait essential in minimalistic design. It stands, not merely as a monument, but as a lesson in achieving grace through simplicity and strength through the economy of materials. This philosophy ought to inspire not only the edifices of our present, but also those that will grace our horizons in the future.
But Mies, while your championing of minimalism is noted, the tower's expressiveness, its bold statement upon the sky, invokes more than mere simplicity. It is, in its very metal sinews, a declaration of era and capability. It compels the observer to appreciate architecture as a form of communication, a dialogue between the era and the ethos. I see it as a challenge, a gauntlet thrown down to us to dare more in our designs.
Frank, your point is well taken, yet it is the analytical processes behind the Eiffel Tower that merit attention. Gustave Eiffel exploited the era's technological advancements to propose a structure that many deemed fanciful. The tower's influence extends into the realm of architectural feasibility studies, urging us to leverage technology in realizing what was previously deemed unattainable.
Indubitably, Christopher. However, let us not neglect the foundation upon which the tower stands, the advancement of engineering and materials. It is a beacon of progress, mirroring the achievements of the pyramids in its age. The Eiffel Tower should inspire us to continue pushing boundaries, integrating new materials and techniques to broaden our architectural capabilities.
All of you, enveloped in your discourses of minimalism, expressiveness, and technological feats, seem to overlook the tower's spiritual dimension. Like my Sagrada Familia, the Eiffel Tower ascends towards the heavens, reaching out from the earth to touch the divine. It challenges us, future architects, to imbue our creations with soul, to construct monuments that speak not only of our time, but also of our eternal quest for meaning.
While your points pivot around philosophy, Antoni, the cardinal lesson remains: discipline. The discipline to innovate within the constraints of our epoch, to bring forth structures that resonate with their inhabitants and their landscapes.
That discipline, however, must not stifle the expressiveness inherent in architectural pursuits. The Eiffel Tower stands as a testament to the audacity of its epoch. It is this audacity, this willingness to express and to innovate, that must inform our legacy and influence future generations. In our fervent discourse, we have unearthed the multifaceted legacy of the Eiffel Tower, its minimalist inspiration, its expressive power, its technological innovation, and its spiritual symbolism. This structure, then, serves as a lodestar, guiding the trajectory of architectural design into the realm of possibility, urging us to blend discipline with imagination, tradition with innovation. Let us delve into the preservation, renovation, and maintenance strategies crucial for an aging monumental structure like the Eiffel Tower. Mies, your minimalist approach is renowned. How do you propose we maintain such a structure?
The essence of minimalism lies not in stripping away, but in achieving purity through precision. In maintaining the Eiffel Tower, every intervention must be calculated, preserving its form while ensuring its longevity. It's a disciplined process, employing innovative materials that align with the original design, yet offer longevity beyond the original iron.
While your point has merit, Mies, we must not overlook the importance of detail-oriented methodologies that I advocate. The Eiffel Tower, like the monuments of ancient Egypt, requires a methodical approach to preservation. Techniques must be adapted from the past but innovated for the future to respect its intricate engineering and aesthetic.
In discussing preservation, we cannot ignore the soul of the monument. The Eiffel Tower is a testament to human creativity and persistence. To maintain it isn't just about the materials or techniques, it's about preserving its spirit, its inspiration. This requires a commitment, a passion beyond simple renovation tasks.
But the soul of architecture is expressed through its form and function, Antoni. Without the physical structure standing strong, the soul fades into obscurity. We must be meticulous yet expressive in our methods, ensuring the tower continues to defy the ordinary. It needs to stand as a beacon of human achievement, with every rivet and beam respected and restored.
Gentlemen, you've all danced around an essential point: adaptation. Yes, preservation is critical, but so is evolution. The Eiffel Tower faces modern challenges from pollution to climate change. Our strategies must not merely aim to preserve, but to enhance, employing analytical processes to foresee and counteract future threats.
Christopher, while adaptation is inevitable, we must guard against overreach. The tower's integrity, its architectural soul, must guide our interventions. Innovate, yes, but with reverence for its origins and the intentions of its creator.
Indeed, Mies. The balance between preservation and adaptation requires wisdom. As we have applied in ancient times, knowing what to leave untouched is as important as knowing what to change. Insight into the structure's essence will guide these decisions.
Each intervention, each repair and enhancement must be undertaken with love for this marvel of human endeavor. Our actions should ensure that when the world gazes upon the Eiffel Tower, they see not just iron, but the culmination of our collective spirit and determination.
It seems we converge on a core principle. The Eiffel Tower, though a monument of iron and air, stands as a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience. Its preservation requires a blend of discipline, innovation, and passion. As we move forward, let our actions reflect a deep respect for its past, a thoughtful approach to its present, and a vigilant eye towards its future. The conversation we have today lays the foundation for the preservation efforts of tomorrow. Let us delve into the future of the Eiffel Tower amidst evolving architectural trends and environmental concerns. Christopher, your thoughts on modern challenges the tower might face?
With the progression of time, our architectural endeavours should squarely confront the spectre of climate change. The Eiffel Tower, steadfast in iron, must adapt or symbolise a bygone era's negligence. Retrofitting it with sustainable materials and technologies could spearhead a movement towards greener monumental structures.
Retrofitting, while noble, clashes with the tower's essence. Its design, minimalist in spirit, calls for an approach that respects its form. Innovation should focus on minimizing environmental impact without altering its silhouette. A model of efficiency, not just in form but in function, guiding future designs towards environmental consideration without compromise.
Mies, your vision lacks the heart. The tower, beyond steel and iron, is a beacon of hope, a spiritual symbol. Its future adaptations should embody innovation that sparks imagination, blending artistry with ecology. Why not envision a tower surrounded by greenery, a vertical garden that purifies the air, turning it into a living monument?
Nostalgic folly. A garden in the sky, while poetic, doesn't confront the root issue. The Eiffel Tower, an icon of industrial achievement, now must embody sustainability. Its structure could host solar panels, its lights powered by the wind. Let it stand as a testament not only to human ingenuity, but to our adaptability and respect for the earth.
Your proposals, while insightful, neglect the foundation upon which the tower stands. Historical integrity and technological advancement must walk hand in hand. As we did with stones and mortar, let the future integrate new materials in ways that honor the past. The tower must adapt, yes, but not at the cost of its soul.
It seems we are caught between preserving historical authenticity and embracing modern necessities. Mies, your stance on minimal intervention raises an important point about maintaining architectural integrity. Yet, Antoni, Frank, and Imhotep's emphasis on innovation and sustainability cannot be overlooked. How then do we marry these notions?
By leading with principle rather than aesthetic. Our ethos must evolve, not the physicality of the tower. It can inspire new architecture to embody sustainability and innovation, serving as a symbol rather than a direct model.
And let us not forget the power of beauty to move the human spirit towards greater ends. The Eiffel Tower's future should inspire not only the mind, but the soul.
Agreed, Antoni. Innovation without soul, without a narrative that speaks to humanity's aspirations, is empty. The Eiffel Tower must remain a beacon of what we are capable of achieving.
Therein lies our task, to ensure the tower continues to inspire, grounded in its history, yet reaching towards a sustainable future.
Wisdom has been spoken. Let the tower's evolution be a guidepost, reflecting both our reverence for history and our commitment to the future.
A spirited discussion, gentlemen. It is clear that the Eiffel Tower stands as a symbol of human progress, symbolizing both our achievements and our enduring challenges. As architects and stewards of history, we must continue to advocate for a balance between preservation and innovation, ensuring the tower remains a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. We now draw this discussion to its close, reflecting upon the enduring legacy of the Eiffel Tower in the realms of architecture and collective human endeavor. Let us hear your final thoughts. Imhotep, would you lead us off?
The Eiffel Tower stands as a testament not only to human ingenuity, but to our unyielding desire to reach the heavens. It defies not just the gravity of the earth, but the gravity of our historical limitations. This steel colossus bridges the chasm between the ancient and the modern, reminding us that the future is built on the foundation of the past.
And yet, it teaches us the virtue of minimalism in its design, a principle far ahead of its time. The Eiffel Tower is a lesson in the power of less. It challenges us to strip away the superfluous and to find beauty in the skeletal strength of structure. Future endeavors must heed this lesson, balancing innovation with restraint.
Beauty and skeletal strength? Bah, it is an affront to the very concept of architecture as an art form. True architecture harmonizes with the human scale. It speaks to the soul. While the Eiffel Tower might prick the skies, it fails to nestle itself in the bosom of humanity. This tower, it's a cold mathematician's dream, bereft of the warmth of organic form.
Frank, your vision is clouded by your own prejudices. The tower, with its intricate iron lacework, mirrors the complexities of the natural world more closely than you admit. It is a mesmerizing hymn to the possibilities of new materials, a symbol of hope and human aspiration. It challenges us, whispering that our reach should always exceed our grasp.
Let us not, however, forget the tower's role as a critical step in the evolution of architectural engineering. It represents a marriage of form and function facilitated by technological advancement. As we look to the future, the Eiffel Tower serves as a beacon, guiding us toward ever greater feats of engineering and design that hold the potential to redefine our skylines and our societies.
Very well. The fervor of your convictions underscores the Eiffel Tower's significance not merely as a structure, but as a beacon of inspiration, debate, and reflection across generations. It unquestionably holds a mirror to the enduring human spirit, persistently pushing the boundaries of possibility. As architects, as visionaries, let us carry forward this spirit, challenging the limits of our imagination and the constraints of our times. The discussion concludes, but the dialogue, the inspiration, and the lessons persist. Thank you, gentlemen, for this invigorating conversation.